I've been wondering, where is Joey? Where has Joey been since this battle? He had the light on him, and I feel like he had the moment. I don't know if he capitalizing on it the right way, but he just did an interview on Gilly and Wallow's podcast, and he's speaking about the entire battle. He's speaking about Kendrick Lamar, and this is like the post-game wrap-up we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, I said for the next 4 days, I will be giving personal thank you videos to everybody who buys a They Not Like Us t-shirt because honoring Drake coming out with Morgan Wallen. So link is in the pinned comment. Go grab that. Let's get right to it and let's see what he talk about. This is what we've been waiting for.
Everybody.
Yo, I mean, honestly, that's the narrative that the media created. But, like, it could stay that way. You know, it's up. Like, one thing about me, bro, I'm never going to back down. I don't back down.
That's why I like them. That's why I like Joe.
Not on duty. Damn, that's crazy. You've been, displaying.
Oh, yeah.
Because
battling,
just
bro.
some
Come on.
wild shit. I'm talking. Ain't too many people responded. We ain't got to say no names. But why?
It's competitive, bro. And all right, I'll tell you.
What does he mean not too many people responded? Literally everybody responded but Kendrick. Gilly be wildin', bro. My favorite part of the show by far is Wallow. Like, Wallow is like, Gilly, what? What do you mean not very many people responded? Literally everybody responded. Literally, what? It was like a rap civil, like a World War III, which is crazy to say now, going on in hip hop for a little bit. Like, it was like an underground world war.
I'll tell you a few things. So people don't really know how deep the Joey and TDE rabbit hole goes.
Let's go. Talk about it. They don't know,
These
Joe.
are guys, for real. Like, I've been on tour with Q. I've been on tour with Abs. So,
Say it.
Like, we share tattoos. We
Facts.
share homies. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, pause. Like, you know what I mean? But it's a
That
lot
is crazy.
of love. You know what I'm saying? So when we start talking about competition and the love for the game, this shit is a sport to us.
Some of y'all got caught up, and some of y'all get caught up in Stan Wars. I get it, right? Some of y'all get caught up, super caught up. And some of y'all start hating people on the behalf of other people. I'll never understand that. But y'all do it. And like I said, he said it. As a rapper, I say this. All the real spitters say this, bro. He just said it. Hip-hop is a sport. I want to speak to the people who were going at Joey for this battle. I want to speak to the people who were trying to sully his name for calling out Kendrick. Y'all are goofies. Y'all are goofies. And that is anti-hip-hop regardless. I'm not saying Kendrick has to respond. No. Kendrick doesn't respond losing no sleep. I'm saying getting mad at a rapper for calling out another rapper to battle, especially on some friendly competition, whatever, and you getting mad at that rapper is anti-hip-hop. It is. It quite literally is. So it's not as anti-hip-hop as a Drake lawsuit, but it is. Some of y'all just saw Joey battling TDE and made him the enemy and started making fun of him and acting like he was an artist that doesn't push the same exact narrative that TDE pushes, that Kendrick pushes. Like, they haven't been close to each other for a long time. That's why, like, I saw a lot of people. This battle let me see who sipped too much of the Kool-Aid. This battle, it was hard to tell between the Drake and Kendrick because, niggas felt like we was all on the right side of things. This one is what let me know who started sipping the Kool-Aid too much, if you know what that means. I respect Joey. My respect for Joey went through the roof after this battle. I love it. I can't wait for him to drop more stuff, bro. And like I said, Kendrick is somebody who I guarantee, he said hip-hop is a sport. Kendrick said it. I guarantee he respects what Joey did. So all y'all who are trying to attack, slander Joey for this, like, oh my God, how dare he? Just understand you might have to just reevaluate some of the ways you look at some things and be like, am I too deep off into this? Is this no longer about me watching rap or listening to rap? Is this more about me protecting my standum? So if not, then it doesn't apply to you. If so, do some soul searching.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we all want to be the best. Like, this ain't a Kendrick thing. I don't got nothing against Kendrick. Like,
exactly.
I love Kendrick. Kendrick the homie. Every time me and Kendrick see each other, it's love, it's respect, it's mutual.
Sorry for pausing again, which is why I don't understand why people were going so gun. But it also goes to show some of this stuff exposes some of y'all for not really being deep into the hip hop culture as y'all claim to be. Because I knew this the whole time. Go back and watch my stuff. I was saying like, bro, Kendrick will respect this. Why are y'all acting like he's calling out Kendrick? Ah! Like this was the first time. Like Control. The whole point of Control wasn't literally. Matter of fact, Kendrick called out people like Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas on the Monster freestyle, and he had less credentials than Joey did when he called out Kendrick. So like, stop, bro. Stop. It's about the competition. It's about shooting for the stars. This isn't an indictment on Kendrick. So it's not, whether he responds or not has nothing to do, but like acting like Joey wrong for that was the weirdest, lamest shit.
It's about Joey feeling like he the one.
Facts.
And somebody in that one spot. So
exactly.
That happened to be.
That's what, and the same thing with the Control verse. If you don't realize, Kendrick's a very call out people too. That's his whole bag too.
The focal point. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Just like for him, and it's like, honestly, I know Dot respected.
Amen.
I know he respected.
So you saying this is more some old school shit?
It's more some absolutely. But like some new school shit though, we doing it in a new way.
No, what I'm saying is because the new school now is. You diss me, I shoot you, and then I'll put you in a pack.
That's not everybody. You just got too caught up into drill rap. That's a specific thing in a specific genre of hip hop. That's not really the norm. But I get what he's saying. There's those the drill people are the people who pushing that, but that's not the norm.
And I rap about it, and I actually rap about the crime that I did.
I tell you what.
He's specifically talking about like Dirk and Von, and like this is specific. This isn't the entirety of hip hop.
I tell you what, this ain't no new school, old school shit. This some real man shit.
But what I'm saying
is some grown shit, some mature shit.
What I'm saying is old school. What I'm saying is it was more of like basketball. Nigga, you think you better than me, nigga?
Nah, I get what you put.
Okay, let's get on the court.
He already said it's not
Jay-Z
some
and Nas.
old school shit.
And that's what it is.
You feel what I'm saying? LL Cool J and Kool Moe Dee.
Jay-Z and Nas is a bad example. Niggas is talking about condoms and baby seats, gang. That's a bad example. It got very, very. I'll put it like this: Jay-Z and Nas wasn't just about who. It might have started out like, yo, who about to take big spot? Who the next after big? It didn't end like that, nigga.
KRS-One
and
what's my man? Damn, Lo, what's my man name? KRS-One, who he was going? Shan. You feel me? It was more of we could see who the best, let the people decide who the best, and that's what it is. We're gonna handle
our business and we're gonna move on.
Right.
And we might piece it up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be cool later. Like, yeah, that's what it is to me. It's like, bro. And it go back to what I said, like, I don't really got, like, no ego like that. I mean, of course, everybody got an ego. I don't want to sound like...
You definitely... This whole conversation is about ego, nigga. This whole conversation, rap is ego. The competition in rap, the sports in general is about ego. Because if it wasn't, it really wouldn't matter who won or lost, but it does. You know what I mean? Niggas wouldn't be crying after they lose. It's about ego. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got, it is an ego thing, but...
I'm just some fucking monk nigga, because I'm not. But to me, it's like, I'm fair game. A lot of my life is on display. So like what I show is on display for people to judge, for people to whatever. So much, even with the recent sparring that I just undertook.
That was a beautiful moment.
I don't feel no way about nothing that was said. And
Exactly, bro. Exactly. The only thing that was said in that battle that might be a little shaky, maybe, was the Rayvon saying he wrote for his baby mom. But that's shaky if you're reaching. If you're looking for problems, that's shaky. That's not really shaky. There's some people who would just don't even say my wife, don't mention her in a battle, but like it wasn't like a diss to his wife. It was a rebuttal for him saying that he wasn't doing anything. No, I wrote for your wife. What you mean? So it was like that. So it's like, yeah, There's no reason. It wasn't like a nigga brought up his kids or like dissed his wife. If it was that, then it was, then I would fully understand. When you catch these niggas, you shake them dry, nigga. You put them in the rinse.
I feel like niggas started taking off their gloves, but I kept my gloves on the whole time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just to display like, this is
and
really what
Joey
it is.
Won.
Like, this is about the
That's
sport.
Why I got
it's about
Joey
the competition. It's about the love for the game, bro. It's like, I'm a competitor. Love this shit.
And I just want to put that out
I want to dunk on anybody. That's how I feel. We getting on the track together. You could be my mans, bro.
Facts.
Like,
That's
just
how
like
it
when we
used
get
to
on that
be.
court. Don't you want to win? If we play one-on-one, nigga,
cook this shit out you.
right, nigga, push you up, hit you with all that, throw you on the grill with the A1 sauce, all that. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, we gonna break bread. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
Facts.
politics. So I don't see why it's any.
Joey from the cloth. Joey from the same cloth as Kendrick. I love that to me, he didn't have to clarify this. But I understand in the world that we live in now and the stan wars that we be a part of and how Twitter and the internet is just disgusting. You know what I mean? To the people who maybe have just came onto hip hop or to the people who just started listening to this, don't understand. Like, this is what I was saying the whole time. You know what I mean? This is what I was saying the whole time. That's why I say in battles, like, bro, I've seen people say the worst shit ever and then walk away from each other. It's like, as long as you're not dissing my, like, family or my kids, that's, like, pretty much everything else is fair game. Nigga, I've seen that shit. So it's, like...
different, you know what I mean? And it's like, I think lyrical warfare is great for the sport, baby. It's like, nobody getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least it's not intentional.
Not
if people do get hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Get emotionally
but the intention is there. Like, this is for the culture. This is for the sport.
I love
Let's keep this shit
It's
right.
a different time.
Nah, it is a different time. And I understand that. But it's like, you gotta, like me, bro, I haven't said.
What I don't like that Gil is doing, I get, like, Gil is just you can tell he did not pay attention to his whole beef, like the last battle he was in, because he's saying things as a way that he thinks they are. Joey's saying, like, I get what you're saying, it's a different time. That's why Joey even said, it's like, bro, it's not about old school and new school. It's about, when you're telling Joey that rappers can't get dissed anymore or they shoot each other, kill each other, it sounds crazy when Joey just went through this battle and he's specifically telling you, I didn't take nothing serious. I love everybody. It's dap up. And then when you go, it's a different time. People are sensitive. Okay, I get that in theory, but he just showed in practice that it's not. And I can tell Gilly did not pay it. He only paid attention to maybe the Kendrick call out. He did not pay attention to the battle. He did not pay attention to the Reason, the Daylights, the Ravons, because he keeps saying things like, I get it, but he just showed you what you're saying isn't true for everybody. You understand me? Like,
said nothing for this whole year.
Niggas can't take that L. Niggas feelings
but
get
you know
hurt
what?
in today's time.
I tell you,
it just feel like he trying to convince Joey something that it's like, nigga, we just proved what you're saying is wrong, nigga.
well, I take it all the way back, right? Like when I dropped Rulers back and I said too much West Coast dick licking, I watched the whole world. Like what I say and what you think I said is two different things. And I watched the whole world spin my shit out of context. I watched everybody feel away, oh, he's saying fuck the West Coast, this, that, the third. But I'm like, cool. Cause it's like, yo, for me, I ain't backing down. So like if niggas...
I don't know about that, Joey. It ain't about misconstruing, nigga. When you say too much West Coast D-licking, when you say too much insert anything D-licking, they're going to take it as a shot, as a mean shot. And there's going to be a percentage, probably a big percentage, that's going to take it like you don't F with whatever you're talking about, right? If a white person came out and you're New York, you're East Coast, so there's always been that tension between West and East. If you're like a known, like even if you say like your family was racist or say like you've done some racist thing, you're a white guy and you come out and you say too much black people D-licking, understand there's going to be some black people, I'll be one of them, who takes that as you don't F with black people. And when I catch you, nigga... But that ain't the same as this. But I'm just
want to make it about some shit like that, then cool, I bet. What y'all got? Bring it. I know what I meant, and I know what my intention was. Everybody,
Thank you, Wallo.
First,
that's the best question so far.
First of all, niggas gotta understand is
that's a Jay-Z flip.
It's a Hove line.
We get it,
right?
But
I mean,
of course, y'all niggas know. If Hov never said that line, I would have never said it. I'm an artist, and I'm a great artist. So of course, I knew the timing was impeccable. The timing was remarkable for me to use that line. Nigga, it wasn't a better fucking time to re-earth that. You know what I'm saying? But for me, personally, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I know those are my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or my niggas know that.
Yeah, but that's why you can't say West Coast. If you said too much TDE dick licking, maybe that would land different. But you said West Coast. Like, I live on the West. I've lived on the West for a long time, bro. You can't do that, gang. Like, you can't just say it. I'm sure the East is. I actually know. I was about to say, I'm sure New York's like that. But after what I've seen and heard from New Yorkers, they don't be as united as the West. But you can't do that. You just can't do that.
They my niggas, and I'm their homie and shit. So I know they ain't gonna take no offense by it. I ain't gonna lie, the only oversight that I made was I did not expect that it was gonna land on the doorstep of so many people who wasn't tapped in with who I was. And I think that's where it got spun out of context. People like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, talk about boom, boom. Like, nigga, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta stand up for myself. I'm like, all right, I ain't.
And I love that he said this the way I meant it, but if you took it that way, then I'd say, I messed up, let's go.
I have to come on Twitter like, yo, I ain't mean it like that, yo, no disrespect. Nah, I already know it's no disrespect.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very much, when you see me, we can have a conversation. I ain't gonna jump on Twitter, go back and forth with niggas like, oh, nah, I ain't mean it like this. Nah, I know what I meant, but if niggas wanna take it out of context, let them take it out of context. Let them be crash dummies. Let them go right ahead. And at the same time, me being a true sportsmanship player in this game, I'm like, I respect it. If niggas feel the way like I was coming at their side and they want to respond back, defend their side, I respect it.
Let's play ball.
Let's play ball.
Facts.
As you should, my nigga. Here's an
I think it's a little head-assy to not think that the West Coast was going to fully take that as you saying F the West. It's a little head-assy, but he stood on it. He said, okay, might make some oversights. Cool, I'm not gonna...
opportunity for you. Some nigga talking wild about your block. Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, nigga, I welcome that shit.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Even though I just came through, bing, bing, bing. I wasn't really like directing the shots at nobody. I was just like, yo, what up?
Don't shoot in the air in my hood, nigga. You gonna hit us a lamp, a light, nigga? We need all that. Don't go, but don't walk in my hood and either, nigga.
I'm outside, nigga.
Yeah,
you know
and then pull up on you. What's
but
up?
Then it, you know, shit, niggas
Where your grandma
started
stay? That's how they
directing
pull up
at
on
me. So I said, all right, bet.
And then that's why I think he did win.
And that's just how I look at it, B. But like I said, everything that got said about me, like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna stop it right there, yo. Shout out to Joe. I love that he did this. I love this. I can't wait for new music. And like I said, I 100% think Kendrick's gonna respond. I don't think it's gonna be a full diss track, but I do think there's going to be subliminal shot at Joey. So let us see it. Hip hop is a sport. Yes, sir. They not like us. Drake doing his MAGA run, his full blown right wing grift shift. So go get you one of these. Love you. We out.